Hey guys, Dennis here. Once again, I'm too lazy to do what's around my life. I just, well, didn't just see. I saw it this morning. Ghost Rider 2 or Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance or something like that. And I, the trailer was really good for it. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna be like really good, and it really wasn't. It was pretty bad, and it actually made me say I like the first one better. And I was like, whoa, the first one. And a lot of people didn't like it, and I actually did. And I thought it was. I don't know anything about Ghost Rider. I don't. I'm gonna admit it. I'm not a fan of the comics or anything like that. So I went into it as a moviegoer, wanting to see an action movie from Marvel. And what I got was not bad, but it was basically just a one-sided movie. Like the good guy fucking wins, and it's like, yeah, the good guy is supposed to win, but like it is, it's like it's very one-sided. He basically just walks up and he's like, "I'm Ghost Rider. You're dead." And the guy's like, "Oh, I am dead. Damn it." But like what I liked him in the first one, I actually like Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider. I mean, of course, I'm a Nicolas Cage fan, so that doesn't like that kind of adds to the fact that it's like, yay, Nicolas Cage. I just like how over the top he is and how he's like all psycho in your face and stuff like that. But getting back to it, like what I liked about the first one, if you didn't see anything, major spoilers. So like you should stop watching this right now. The first one, I liked his costume. The skull was kind of like a little too white, if that makes sense. And um, I hated the bosses, the demons or the overlords or whatever the fuck they were called. It was like there was an earth one, a water one, and a wind one, and then there was the sun's devil, the devil of the sun, son of the devil. I got it eventually, and he gets possessed by the Ghost Rider. Well, he makes a deal, which the devil puts the Ghost Rider soul into him basically, and when he's around evil, he turns into the Rider. So when he first encounters the demons, the group of four, the elementals, I'll call them, he fights Earth, and he just wraps his chain around him, and he's like, and he turns it on fire, and he's like, "You're dead." I mean, he doesn't say it, but then he like pulls the chain away, and then the fucking Earth demon's dead. And then they all run, and then I'm fast forwarding through a lot. I'm just basically saying what I didn't like about it, because the rest of it I thought was pretty good. He goes to the top of a building, he encounters the wind demon, and all he does, I don't know if you saw it, all he does is he starts whirling his chain in a formation like this, so it basically creates a funnel, and it draws the wind one in, and apparently that kills him. Okay, and then the water one, the water one like sets up a trap. He just like he lays in a puddle of water, like I mean, kind of like a swamp, I guess. And the Ghost Rider gets dragged in from him, and all the Ghost Rider does is he turns up the heat, like literally his flame gets bigger, and the guy boils away. I've only seen it like twice, and so I don't really remember how um, the devil's son of the devil dies, but it must have been better because I mean, it must not have been that memorable, but it wasn't bad for me to remember it. But the other three, oh my god, that was just so fucking terrible. You just they introduced these guys as like the most badass people, like they escaped from hell. Like you gotta be fucking a badass to escape from hell, right? Well, apparently whips, I mean chains are fucking your weaknesses, man. But the costume looked great. Um, I thought the voice they did for the Ghost Rider was good. I thought his personality was fun. And I thought all around it was an okay action movie. It wasn't the best Marvel's done, but it's not the worst movie that they've done. Speaking about you, Hulk, not the Incredible one. I like the one with Ed Norton. I thought that was a great job. So after seeing trailers for this one, I haven't seen it for like I've been wanting to see it for a while, and I just been haven't had the time or I didn't really want to go alone. I wanted to see with someone to get like their thoughts, exchange ideas. And I went into it very optimistic. I went into it going like, oh, this could be, this could be good. Like, it can't be worse, right? It was worse. Um, nothing. And the fucked up thing is, nothing really happened in the movie. Like, they show you a lot of stuff in the trailer. Yeah, that's really it. You see like I think there was a total of like 3 fight scenes, and one of them he just walks around. He doesn't really even fight. He whips his chain around once or twice. That's I'm gonna go there. Like, I mean, I'm gonna kind of go in order, but um, in the first one, he didn't have any weapons. That he grabbed the chain, or someone threw a chain at him. I can't remember how he got it, but he got the chain and he used it from that point on. Uh, and it became his signature weapon. It even wrapped around his chest and made his uniform, and I like that. In the second one, he just has like a leather jacket, leather gloves, leather pants, and leather boots, and um, that's actually the one thing I liked about the movie. Not the fact that they went more subtle with it, like the fact that they just went to like plain leather jacket, leather pants, but the effects they did on it. When he was the Ghost Rider, his jacket was like melting, like it was bubbling from the leather, and I thought that was amazing. Like I thought, whoa, blew my fucking mind. I never even once thought about that in the first one, but yeah, that looks great. The boiling leather. But I mean, I got sidetracked. The whip, chain. Why do I keep saying whip? The chain he uses, it comes out of nowhere. Sometimes it's on his bike, and the bike's alive now. I don't remember that happening in the first one, but apparently the bike's alive when he's the Ghost Rider. Like he even says, "Wherever I ride becomes transforms with me." Yeah, but when you're not on it, it should go back to being a regular motorcycle, or it should have some power with it, kind of. But it yeah. So he gets into other vehicles and like they become fire too, which is pretty cool. But sorry, I hear noise in the background that's kind of distracting me, and I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, what I was saying about the chain is he like whips his shit out like Spider-Man. Like I know it sounds ridiculous, but he just like flings his wrist and out comes a chain, and I'm like, that is so stupid. That is so retarded. I can't believe they went the Spider-Man way. Like, oh, I got chains coming out of my fucking wrist. And then he was having a dream sequence and he was like barfing them up, and I was like, okay, he got chains as a weapon, but he doesn't fucking have them like embedded in him like Spider-Man did. But whatever. Um, secondly, in the first one, he I don't know what it's called. Like he looks into your eyes and he sees if you do anything bad or good, and if you do bad, I mean, anything like fucking even like downloaded an illegal song apparently is evil to this man. He drains the soul out of you, and your eyes are fucking like ash, and it looks amazing. That was great in the first one. In this one, he says he does it. Like they even said in the opening trailer, like he eats the souls and he's hungry. And not in the trailer, in the opening movie, Nicolas Cage is like he eats souls and he's hungry again. I can't do Nicolas Cage. I'm sorry. So he does that. You think right? He grabs some guy, like one of the bad guys. Like there was like 5 or 6 bad guys in the beginning of the movie, like thugs picking on him. I'm actually getting ahead of myself because now the Ghost Rider apparently is a standing still chicken or a twitcher or something like that. Because he just does this. I kid you not. He just fucking stands there, tilts his head a little bit, like I mean, like creepy, like ooh. I'm expecting him to fucking go like all the way around. And apparently he can do like the my sister pointed out, he can do like the stop Japanese horror thing where he's walking and then also he's like teleports over here and then he teleports over here and then he's like teleport right in front of you. And I'm like, okay, when did he get teleporting? When did he fucking become Nightcrawler? But he's in the first one he grabbed the guy's skull, pulled it to his face, and he's like, look into my eyes. And he was like, no, and his fucking like he saw everything he did was bad and he fucking burned. And Ghost Rider's like, and in this one he's like hungry, and you're like, yeah, fuck him up. And he just look at the guy's skull, and he's just like, ah, he yells, he goes, ah, and the guy's like, ah, he's like, ah. And I'm like, just get on with the fucking melting of his eyes. I want to see it. I want to see the new CG would do. And then he just fucking turns him into dust. I'm like what? He doesn't even fucking do it. He was doing a fucking predator look. He was like grabbing the guy's head, like just like inspecting the guy's skull to see if he was good with his collection or something like that. And he does it like 2 more times. Major spoiler. He does it to the fucking devil, and he doesn't even do that shit. Like you figure, oh my god, he's gonna fuck. He's saving it for last. He's gonna fucking look at the devil's eyes, and he was like, "Show me your soul." And he's like, he's gonna fucking eat the devil, and no, he doesn't. He's like, go back home. And and no, he doesn't even yell. He doesn't talk in this. He goes, you can't fucking hear him. He fucking whispers all of his lines. It's whatever, man. And he fucking throws the devil with his web chain into the ground and somehow sends him to hell. Apparently he's that strong, yet he can't really fight some other characters. Uh, what else did I not like? The other bad guy name was I don't know the bad guy's name. They called him like Decay in the movie, I think like that. He has kind of a cool power where if he touch whatever he touches, it decomposes. I thought really interesting powers. As they're fighting, it was funny. The final fight scene was basically on a road, a very empty road for some reason, and there was like 6 trucks and the rider on his motorcycle. Um, you had no idea where this decomposed guy was because they never showed him getting into a truck. But the good woman of the movie, like the kind of I don't know if she was a love interest or what, but the mother of a child in the movie, she's following them in like a fucking SUV, and as they're going, out of nowhere, I kid you not, as they're fucking driving, like she's been driving the entire time, out of nowhere, the decomposed guy comes like out of the car from like in front, like it's like he was hiding underneath. Like this is the best plan ever. I'm just gonna wait under her car. Hopefully she fucking drives this one, even though there's like 7 of them here. Hopefully she'll pick this one, and I'll just come out at a good time. Not when she's coming into the car. I'll wait till she's on the road and I can fucking scare her or something. The fight scene is pointless between him and the Ghost Rider. Like it was stupid. They fucking like roll around on a truck for a little bit, and they don't even really fight. They roll. I kid you not. They just grab each other's shirt and they roll a little bit, and eventually, I think he does the I think to him, but he doesn't even eat his soul. He just says like you're a bad man, and then he fucking throws him under a truck, and it's like oh he's dead now. Whatever. Okay. All in all, the Ghost Rider graphics were good except for the skull. I hated the fucking char black skull. I hated it. The graphics on him were amazing, and that's all that I can really say about this movie. That was really good. Nicolas Cage did a good job again. I feel portraying the character. Might have gotten a little nuts up sometimes, but I like that. But really, it was a bad movie. If you want to see Ghost Rider, I highly recommend going to see the first one, and probably just totally ignore the second one. I guess you could see it just to say I saw it, but this is just my personal opinion. I really felt it was such a letdown, and I guess that's really it. Nothing else really more to say. He won. Does I don't really know if it could lead to a sequel. I don't really think this one needed to be made, but it was done, and all I can say is I saw it. That's it. I saw it. All right. Catch you later, you two.